Did we do it? Oh, no, we didn't do it at all.
Wait, what?
I mean, there's stuff happening. Like the corner. Oh, no.
Ah, damn it again.
At least this time we got to see part of it.
That's true. Yeah, you got to see Miriam and Sprinkles.
I have like
So
5 ads
that's
happening.
we do have to figure out coming in 2023. Less ads. Hello, welcome to Plasma Coin, where you can only see a corner of the screen at any given time. Oh man.
All corners.
Yeah. Well,
I don't even know, like, why. It's
I
like,
don't know why either.
like,
It might have
why did
something
it
to
not?
do.
Why
It
did
might
it
have
not
something to
keep the
do
settings from last time?
with no, this wouldn't be it. I honestly have no idea. Maybe we'll figure that out too in 2023. Maybe less problems. But yeah, we're Plasma Coin back with the final day of I Love You, Colonel
Final
Sanders.
countdown.
A finger licking good
Oh,
dating
oh,
simulator.
oh,
I'm
Yeah.
ATP.
Has been good. Oh my god, this is how we're just starting the finale.
Oh well. And I'm ATP. Being frustrated in the background is 0.
Ah!
Being not frustrated in the background is Phatom.
Oh,
We're here with our final Monday stream of 2022. That's right. We're taking the 26th off. But maybe check out YouTube. We'll maybe have something there. If not, we've got this cool holiday video that we just put up on Sunday. It was very fun to make, even funnier to edit. I forgot half of that stuff happened. So as I was editing it, I was busting a gut, which made it real hard to edit. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go to our YouTube page and watch our most recent video. Otherwise,
You're laughing
stay
at me.
here
I can feel it.
and watch us play. I love you, Colonel Sanders. Well, watch Zero struggle while we attempt to. Can't you remember? Don't you remember how to transform the thing?
I'm
that's
trying. I'm doing it little by little. I just don't know
old.
the exact numbers that I need.
Well, you should have to zoom out.
Wait, what?
Zoom out.
How do I do that?
I don't remember the exact screen you're looking at, but there should be something that says some like if not zoom in, zoom out. I the synonyms. It should be in that same transform screen.
Oh, shit. Oh. Transform. Will fit to screen help?
It might. No.
No. Stretch.
Actually,
screen?
no. It might. Fit to screen.
I'm gonna do stretch the screen, see what happens. That actually almost worked!
Do I need to? Is it something on my end, maybe? I'm gonna go with probably not.
I'm gonna go with probably not as well.
Ah, there we go. Did that help at all?
What?
Nope. I just made it bigger in Discord. Okay, anyway. We're gonna load the game. The final bite.
A final bite.
Okay, real talk though. I don't know how their talking about bites in the like the whole thing, because like we only know 2 spices in his recipe,
Right?
and like there are 11 herbs and spices, so you'd think there'd be 11 chapters, but there are only 10.
And haven't we only come across 2?
Yeah, like there was the one in the picture. No, it was the one in the safe, I think, from the last one, and then he straight up just tells you the spice. And like it can't be anything to do with KFC, because you don't even go over like all the sides or like any of the other things in the restaurant outside of mashed potatoes and coleslaw and the chicken.
Exactly.
So
We
like
haven't
none
even
of it makes
touched into
sense.
this. This is the most confusing story I've ever experienced in my life.
For
Dude, we
real.
still don't even know the name of that one kid.
We don't.
What's his nuts? Who cares?
I care.
I do care. I want to know his name. I want to know how we're supposed to bring him back to life.
I really do too. I
Maybe he's
mean,
the Spork Monster.
oh my gosh, what if he is? What if he has like a time travel storyline?
What if there's a sequel and it's all about the ghost?
I'm gonna look it up.
And like it did so poorly because nobody cares about it.
Ah!
We're gonna start the stream. We're gonna start.
Oh,
And while Zero's still figuring it out.
when you did that, it made it fit better. I don't know how, but like seriously, no joke, the screen just fit to the bottom the second that you started the game.
Sometimes that
Oh, it looks
happens. Like it would happen
perfect.
in Breath of the Wild every now and again. It's still not like full screen though. It's not
No,
centered
it's getting there. It's
proper.
getting there. Shh. Don't think about it.
Okay. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. Ha ha ha. With Pop also being there for whatever reason.
They're
He's your
making him.
Never
truest
mind.
They're,
rival.
I just need to read. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop again. Though he himself might not quite grasp the fact. Because you know, he's Pop.
Oh, poor Pop.
Uh,
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
I mean, when you're
goddamn
not
Pop.
thinking about it, it kind of does, because it sounds like a lollipop.
It sounds like what's it called? The ice cream twist.
Oh, the twist? Yeah!
Yeah.
Come on and do the
Oh,
twist.
it's great. I'll order you one up right away.
God, how are you guys even reading it?
Well, Discord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog.
It is ice cream. Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Oh,
Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You've got some nerve, ATP, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. These are the fingers I will punch you with if you hurt that horse.
Oh my god. Yeah, Zero, you should just be able to like shrink it and then use the alt. No, like
that's what I
shrink the
just tried to
screen
do.
and then just pull alt down. Yeah, so shrink it down like that and then just hold alt and then
I just did.
Are you dragging from the corner
Love learning.
when you hit Alt?
Yeah.
He's
Well,
so
now it's not
tiny.
doing. Now
So
it's just
cute.
not doing it at all.
Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. Are you holding down?
Yes, I'm holding down
No,
Alt.
I meant like, no, are you dragging from the corner when you hold
Yes.
Alt? Okay, then don't do that. Don't hold the corner.
Okay.
Like, drag, so when you hold down Alt, try dragging from like the center of the screen. So, like,
This is all that's happening.
no, like the bottom of the, hold down Alt, and then see
Oh,
the,
there that is. Okay.
yeah, see, that's what,
Ooh!
yeah,
Success
that's
is
all you needed to
happening.
do.
Okay.
Oh
And
my
now
gosh,
you gotta
actually
resize it.
exists.
Now you resize. So that's when you hold, that's when you drag the corners.
You'll have to
Oh, you
forgive
almost
me. I'm
have
doing
it.
a very delicate task.
Zero's playing Operation with a screen.
Doing.
Oh, it's looking
Honest,
so close now.
yeah. Honestly, I'm enjoying just watching Zero mess around with the. That's why we haven't continued. Oh yeah. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it.
This is as far as we're going. This is as far as it's getting.
Well, no, you can still drag the corner a little bit. Honestly, there's a lot of screen you could drag.
You're so close. Oh, wait.
Yeah, just
Yep,
make
you're so
the.
close. I believe in you.
Yeah. At least get rid of the bottom bit of Discord. There you go. There,
Yeah.
perfect.
Ah.
Oh my gosh, it's perfection. Look at
Yay,
you
you
go.
did it, Zero.
Yay.
Yay, Zero.
Good job. Claps. Claps and snaps.
Alright. Now I can finally do my character who has the most weird body.
She really does, though. Like, her boobs are disproportionate, and she's got chicken wing tights.
And she,
You
like,
clench your
every now
fist
and
at
again, her
her
body,
chicken
like,
wing
gets.
tights.
Her body
What?
gets bigger in places out of nowhere sometimes.
You know, it's being close to Van Van. Like, he just
Yeah.
oozes that body gets bigger and smaller at different times.
Well, what's
Listen,
this
it's
bed?
Von over here.
You clench your fist because you're mad that Ashley has chicken wing tights and you do not. But the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Did you never actually go to the doctor to
No,
deal with that? Oh my god.
you didn't.
So
Yes.
you're gonna have like a deformed hand and you're never gonna be able to cook again. That's okay. I'm sure if you get Clank to lay on it, maybe that'll give you another reason to go to the hospital or like set it back in place. I don't know.
It might be the best solution for said hand that now looks like a boneless chicken wing.
It might. Maybe that's how. Oh.
Dude, we're,
No.
we're just offhandedly burning the shit out of the main character. Like, this isn't even in the script, and we're just like, man, you suck.
Well, I mean, when you suck the chicken wing right off the bone.
Oh,
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as
Colonel
well just
Sanders
give up.
comes in and joins in.
Damn. I'll never give up. Ever. Oh my god, he does
Colonel
just come in.
Sanders arrives.
Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on, or he was just walking over.
Oh, ATP, how do you assume that you can help me with those wingless arms of yours? Is
Like,
everyone excited for the final day of school? How's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
what?
You remember
That's not how
we
these
fucked up our
things
hand in a
work.
potato thingy?
Yeah,
Or a biscuit mixer.
I think it was just a mixer.
I think it was the mixer.
It was the mixer.
It was the mixer.
'Twas one mixer, please.
Was the mixer that did the damage?
0.
Oh, sorry. Are you concerned about my? Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning it so hard.
Winning so hard.
God, she's such a bitch.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive.
You're damn right it was.
I mean, yeah, it was cool. What is
Look
he
at my-
doing complimenting Heart?
Look at my Jessie hair from Pokemon.
Ew!
I am the child of Jesse and James. Anyways, um,
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my gosh, she is.
yeah, right? I fucking just, as soon as I made the reference, I was like, wait a minute. But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
That. Oh no.
It was clear that you're passionate about your food is
What was that
received.
pause? What's that pause for?
It terrifies me.
What? Bitch?
That's a lot of words to say it was bland.
Excuse me, Atp. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Yeah, what,
Oof.
bitch? I'm sorry. I've enjoyed her just sitting there and like hearing all of this while. uh, maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. Yeah.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine foods. But yours wasn't so fine. See you inside, Atp.
That's unfortunate for me. You stay away
Oh,
from him. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley, for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance.
It's
In an
actually
attempt to
Ashley.
distract Ashley.
mhm.
It's like Clet, only more persnickety.
It's like
Fly.
Danko.
In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. You were supposed to give that to Spork, you asshole!
What?
He needs that! Wow, is that a book? It looks like bad news! Reading is awful!
So does Robo AIDS.
It's just something. I miss Clank. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire. Is that how you say that word?
Grimoire.
Grimoire?
Grimoire, yes.
But I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? How can this be the last day when you have that book? I can
Right?
think of one surefire way to find out. Ah, Jesus. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edge of the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from home. Oh no! From all of my memories. If I
Oh,
scrub out Colonel Sanders, it'd probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That
we're
is
gonna end
way drastic. What?
we're gonna end up forgetting the ghost boy.
Oh
Who's
no.
the ghost boy?
Exactly.
Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a
Got a
memory
fucking
erasing
freaking.
spell sitting right in front of
Oh
you
my
and a
gosh!
pretty good excuse to try it out. Oh.
Oh,
Don't do it.
dude, cast the forbidden spell.
I do kind of want to, because we'll probably end the game.
Yeah,
And then
then
we'll
we'll
have
just
to do it.
restart to do it right.
Yeah. I mean, what's the harm?
Yeah,
What's the harm? You're casting a forbidden spell.
but it's from a chicken book. We can believe in it, Colonel.
But it's
You begin to recite the
forbidden.
spell, but you stumble on the words, and the only effect it seems to have is to make you forget what it is you were doing. Oh no. Oh right, after looking at the page again, it comes back to you.
No.
What?
What? What just happened?
I told you it was forbidden.
The only
No, wait, hold on. Are you guys seeing the same thing I'm seeing? What just happened?
Yes,
What?
I am.
The stream, it just stopped.
You cast the forbidden
Stop.
spell.
Yeah. Phatom, you took that ship and ran with it. The forbidden. I'm sorry, I have to give you the credit. I had to panic first, but I wanted to give you the
Don't do it
credit.
after all. You
Oh,
take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. How anticlimactic. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you all to know I feel something of a dark moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
What? His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. What do you think?
Probably second.
I think he deserves a snack.
But will he be mad that we gave him homework?
I say give him
Probably.
a snack.
Okay. You reach into your backpack and grab some homework from last semester that you forgot to turn in. Sprinkles immediately goes forward and gobbles the sheet of paper like a piece of fresh chicken rawhide.
I apologize for the outburst. Bark. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies like. Was this voice always old? I can't remember.
I don't
Upgraded my
remember.
ATP. Why?
He's aged 10 years in
Why
this
can't I?
2 semesters.
Why can't I say this line? My ATP. You were studying something with cinnamon.
I have been sitting in on a lecture series about the art of cake baking. How insightful.
This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, ATP, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom you see. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Oh no! Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the. Oh no!
Oh, are they making out? Are they making out hard?
I told you to save it for after class! You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane? Strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. Oh, he's mad. But no! You had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joanne. J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Oh my god, look at his face.
He's having a love triangle on the side.
Oh my god, yeah.
I just waiting for him to break and just be like, exterminate!
He just turns him into a Dalek and kills Miriam.
Ah!
We went on an excellent date. You lie! You lie!
Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know?
He's insecure about that one.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date.
Oh my god, he really did say it was a great day. Beep.
Oh.
Don't
Take
blow a
Chip and
gasket.
Joanne with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Oh.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh.
Clank.
Sad
Oh,
beep.
Oh, is that oil?
It's
Where?
not just any oil.
This is
It's
tears oil.
hydroglycerin oil.
Oh,
Ah. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks.
oh
Beep.
god, did he just die? Oh
No
god.
amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank.
Wow. He died and she just reacts like a jerk.
Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from.
Do you hear this like
Murder.
Twilight music
I
happening
bet
in
it's
the
from,
background of
what's
that?
his face?
Yes.
Like they had some like Twilight Zone sounding music while we were looking at the shoe.
I was
Uh,
half listening to it and it was beautiful in the undercarriage.
Oh, I'm sorry. They did a lot for this game.
yeah, they did, and they didn't have to go as hard. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see the entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
I want Colonel to just go up to them, like both, and be like, "I see that you had a rough day. Here, have a piece of chicken.
Have some chicken.
Here, have a biscuit. Is it
Have
very
some
better? Of course
coleslaw.
it is.
This was some coleslaw that I saved for the entire day in my
Yes,
backpack.
but it's still perfect because I'm the Colonel."
Ha ha ha.
Well, that was fucking fortunate, Wolf. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition, showdown, challenge, exam, Wolf.
Wow.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
I'm I'm still working on the top. You don't say, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena, Wolf.
Woof.
Ooh.
But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Miriam!
Miriam.
Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. What?
Speaking of
That's
which,
an
we had a
anime
fun
trope.
hot
That's such
cocoa
an anime
buffet
trope.
day today.
What?
We had a famous hot cocoa buffet at work today.
Ooh, what makes it
It was
famous?
it was famous because they said it was.
That's hilarious.
But it was cool because there was 3 different types of hot cocoa, and then they made these little things where you could put pirouettes in it, and you could put little chocolate pieces on a shish kebab and put it in your hot cocoa.
Aw, that's cute.
It was adorable.
Now that I'm, we're supposed to have one next week, so we'll see
Ooh.
how that works. Because
Fingers
it's
crossed.
supposed to be me and my supervisor that are going to be the only ones in the office.
Oh, more hot cocoa for you.
Yeah, now that you mention it though, Zero, I think I do know of the anime trope you're speaking of, the shattered glass.
Yeah, there's like, especially in the 90s, every single like dramatic relationship moment had to be met with a coffee mug being thrown on the ground. And it even got a mention as a joke in Aqua Teen Hunger Force where like everything that Shake throws on the ground explodes.
Dang.
Yeah.
It is known.
I haven't seen that in such a long time though.
It is known.
Oh shit! And
Did he
also,
embarrass?
like, how could I forget? Like, the immediate thing that I remember was from Codemint, the guy that made I'm at Soup. He has a whole like 3 or 4 jokes about him being like, "Ah, I threw this coffee mug on the ground. Oh, placed it gently, gently, nailed it." Because there's like 3 scenes where Lelouch throws a coffee mug on the ground. I don't know why.
Dude, real talk though. That one guy and I are watching Code Geass, or at least we started watching Code Geass again, and I fell asleep after the first episode. So
Gotta watch Code
we're gonna try.
instead.
We're doing that instead of Shippuden right now because we both got really mad at Naruto.
What part?
All of it.
Fair. It's,
The fact that the last like 3 or 4 seasons of the original anime are all filler and have nothing to do with anything.
mhm.
Nothing whatsoever.
Yeah, it's awful. Anyway, how could he embarrass me like in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny Coco is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone! Me and
Aw.
you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs that she clipped herself that we learned about at the very beginning of the semester, 2 days ago.
And Colonel just
Which
comes up and wraps his arm around you. Hello, my girlfriend. How great is this
okay, Miriam,
discovery?
we're done here. You can't third wheel this shit. Bye.
TTFN.
He's like, yeah,
But
yeah, that's cool.
you're not going. Oh, here it is. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me?
I mean, I'm
Of
gonna
course
saddle
not.
up.
Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a big ranch enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. Other than that, maybe you can get like a little sidecar that we can attach to the horse, because that's how horses work. If it's not, oh no, if it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest. Oh no, the spork monster is gonna come back. She
Oh
gonna love
God.
that spork monster.
Oh my gosh.
Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup.
Wow.
And
That
I
was a
bet that
huge
Professor
180.
Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge.
Oh,
A
it's
test of
food.
will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a
Talente.
chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the
Whoever
Mon
supposed
Mon.
man.
whoever
Mon
wins
Name
Mon.
this
is
gets
Van
to be the
Van.
ultimate super high school
His
level chef.
evil
They
or
can go to full
counterpart,
speed.
Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. ATP's famous chicken pot pie. Oh, well, there's another dish.
Oh.
After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders, because he opened the door and let all these sakura leaves in. How dare he ruin your pot pie with
Sakura
sakura leaves? Doesn't he know that
I
they're
bet.
poisonous, maybe?
I bet like a
It's the
Naruto
secret
flute
ingredient.
started playing in the background.
At, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
He just wants food all the time.
That is all I am good for. A big old belly and a mouth to fill it with.
You usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off.
And a hand.
And a
Oh,
hand.
yeah, it did. I forgot about the hand, even though we were just talking about it. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the
You
oven
look down
timer
at
goes
it.
off behind you. Ignore it like there was no sound at all, or fess up about your practice dish. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't want to cause a fire.
Yeah,
I feel
fess
like
up, fess up,
ignoring
fess
it
up.
make things worse.
Yeah. Okay, ya got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing.
No, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards.
Impressive.
Of course it can.
That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You know, it was a pot pie. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell?
Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust.
Oh, damn.
And my nose is telling me something else.
Oh no, is it burning?
No, silly goose. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. That's lardy chicken. But it'll probably start burning in any second if you don't pull it out. Pull it out.
His
That's
The
facial
moment of
pull
expression.
truth.
it out.
Why
Wow.
is there a spoon in it already?
Why did you cook it with a spoon?
Looks like that's what he's doing.
The best
It
pot
does
pie
look
I have
like-
ever tasted. I have always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day.
He's very dramatic with his staff. But there's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
There are no
No!
Who wrote this?
He lays down the ground rules. There are no rules.
That is, except to cook with
That's
everything
getting
you
quick,
got.
though.
Therefore, there's one rule. To rule them all. But no rules. Except the one. That is the one rule. Okay.
Oops. My bad.
I didn't know how I was going to end that bit. I'm glad you did.
you, you step up for for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese puts the pot pie you've been practicing. Wait, what? You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Okay, there's the mac and cheese. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley. It is Van Van because we don't like him. Are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepped to go big, going small. Try saying that without thinking
Definitely
about
prepared to go big, going smallies.
Oh,
it.
it sounds like something Black Star would say.
Honestly, yeah. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe.
Is that his
Trademark
trademark?
fried chicken.
It's
The
actually
intensity in the room.
Who
The
fucking... I
intensity in
demand
the
names.
room starts at spelling error. This is the first one. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with frenzy of action. I want to know what Clank is doing. Everyone is calling
crying.
out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious.
Probably cooking another shoot from another child.
Aw.
He's slowly
Colonel
eating them all.
Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. What?
What?
Egg wash.
Why is he getting the?
Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, Baster Blaster! Why
No,
do I get all the
don't say
confusing
it
like
phrases?
that. Don't say
Miriam has
that.
some extra moves for you at.
Van
Oh,
flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin.
Let's rock and roll.
I actually like the color scheme of his, though.
yeah.
Yes, fun and sideways.
Lay scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Ooh, I like hers
Shout out
too.
personality. What? I cannot read with that shit going on. Shout out
Dude, yeah,
personality
that's hard to read.
spatula.
The lines are too fast.
Even Clank gets in on it.
There he
Yay!
is.
What?
5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique.
You can talk English. Speak English.
Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
It's a singularity as it was foretold.
Oh my god!
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all.
Oh my god!
Is this the real thing?
Oh no!
Self-destruct.
Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of
Oh
the
my god,
arena.
Van's a
As you
hero.
frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashlight has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide?
You're damn right, bitch.
You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic?
Evil.
Oh,
Ooh, this is
uh,
tough. This is tough.
Do it the hard
I
way.
I
Do
want
it
to
the
cast a
hard way.
spell, though.
Cast a spell.
I don't want to know what the spell is, but I know it's the bad move.
It is the bad
It
move.
is the bad move, but we
but
can
do
always
it.
come back.
Do it.
Done.
Do it.
You take out your own spell book and let your instincts guide you to a page you've never seen before. It's a summoning spell that will conjure up Spark Monster. Now
Go
seems like a
away.
good time to add some chaos. You have summoned me, the brome of Cooking Arena. So many fond memories of battling in this place. In my old life. In your old life? I wasn't always the monster you see before me. No. Once I was a student like yourself who attended this school.
I think my dad murdered
Spork
you.
Monster notices the book you're holding. Well, I see what's going on here. Things aren't going your way, huh? Been there, my friend. I tried to cast a spell on myself to imbue my body with the powers of my favorite foods and sports. As you can imagine, things did not go as planned. When the spells say only cast in case of emergency, they mean it.
You know,
I'm kind
you're
of in
starting to
a
smell.
Yeah. I'm
It's
kind
like
of in a
basil.
pinch here. Got any better ideas? The spork monster's smile curls up mischievously. For
Ah.
starters, never cast spells on yourself. Cast them on your right. Just tell me who is giving you trouble, and we'll take good care of them. You motion to Ashlet, and before you can think better of this dastardly decision, he recite a spell that turns her into a chicken.
Oh my god, yes.
Now, mere bird, she flaps her wings and glides off into the produce section of the arena, far from her station. Well, okay, gotta go. Why?
He just hits and runs. He's
But
got to lay
like,
low for a while.
yeah, he's got a book that he can use.
Oh,
He
no.
basically
Uh-oh.
just like,
This
You're-
could be dangerous. Wait, what?
he's
Zero?
basically like, you're a chicken in the middle. You're a chicken and Colonel Sanders is right there. Not my responsibility. Bye.
Oh.
Good
Oh,
luck.
I didn't even think about that.
TTFN.
You're immediately racked with guilt over this act of blatant transmogrification. You don't know what to do. It would be poetic justice for Ashley to live out all the rest of her days as a chicken, and yet that seems unspeakably cruel. After all, it's just a cooking competition. What should I do?
Guilty. I want
Do
to help
nothing.
her.
Ashley remains chicken.
Okay, Ashley remains a chicken. Chicken Ashley pecks around at the base of some cabinetry, searching for some loose vegetables to eat.
How could you? Cheating on the final exam? I've never been more disappointed.
Oof.
And here I was, consider you for only.
Ah.
And here I was, considering you for a place not only in my future chain of highly successful chicken restaurants, but also my. You just ruined everything!
I
How
did.
could you?
Oh
Ah!
my god! Without hesitation, he casts a counter spell from memory that saves her.
There's such a thing as competing with honor, and this does not qualify.
But you weren't stopping her.
I no longer want anything to do with you. Game over.
Oh, God damn, he put a stop to that quick.
What satisfying.
Team rejected.
Do we want to see what happens if we turn her into a chicken and
And
then?
then turn her back.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
please. Please, this is
Cast the
probably the last time we'll stream this. Let's take our options.
Yeah.
Oh, chicken
Try to
time.
save her. You turn to the next page and cast the reversal spell. Chicken Ashley immediately transforms back into herself.
Bot?
She's in shock and still exhibiting some chicken-like movements, but otherwise appears to be alright.
Is it just me, or does the chicken seem remarkably fresh today?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that is such a compliment for her.
Oh, right then you realize that Colonel Sanders witnessed your entire sabotage. He is not impressed. Your heart sinks as you think of how much you might have disappointed him and ruined your chances of any kind of future together.
Oh my gosh, drop out of culinary school.
This huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win.
Dude,
I want
if
to
we
see what
drop
this
out,
does, but
he's
I
just
don't.
gonna be like, "You just walked away, you failure."
Do it. Do
Summon
it. If we're doing them all, we're doing them all.
Yes,
Drop
just
out.
do it.
This
Just
is your
Drop it
moment.
out.
Drop out.
Drop out.
You made it this far, and now you're going to quit? Suit yourself. That was anticlimactic.
Uh,
I was really expecting
thought it
Colonel
was gonna be
Sanders to be a
something-
little dunking on you.
Yeah, I was expecting something like you end up working at McDonald's or something.
oh my god, that would have been hilarious. Welcome to McDonald's.
Cast a spell. Go, 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 go. I'm the sport monster.
Fork.
Fuck.
Sounds
My extra power. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as she throws.
You've gone
through your
superfood
body.
mode.
My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for. Oh no.
Yes, ATP, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me.
The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue.
Sorry.
My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. Begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. you know that with this power, you can do anything.
Hello, plant.
Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear ATP. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support.
I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches.
He steps up to your station and stands right beside you.
I'm here to help.
Is that allowed?
Is he not
I don't know. Let's
competing
find out.
himself?
I have no idea. Well,
Like, I'm
no,
not ready to graduate
he's
yet.
making a chicky. All you managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up. So you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules?
Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart.
Oh my god.
I mean, when you think about it, too, the rules are there are no rules.
There
Yeah,
are
So he
no
can
just
do
cook
what he
food.
rules.
wants.
Just cook food at the best of your ability. That's the only rule. But there are no rules. But there is one rule. There is no rules except that you have to. Okay.
What a guy!
What a guy!
What a guy!
Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken the chicken tendies you've
Chicken
ever laid your eyes
tendies!
on. And besides, oh, that's you. Never mind.
And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual effort.
Are you suggesting?
If we combine forces, we can form the perfect feud union.
Oop.
Time's up, students. Bark.
Well,
Time expired at
we
the moment
tried.
everyone has been waiting for.
You must now prepare. You must now prepare to present the dishes. Damn it! You must not. Damn it!
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. Pop?
Where did Pop go?
Oh,
Zero.
it seems
Zero.
we're missing some students. Pop, clank. I thought it was
From
Miriam
off
that was supposed to say it. My bad.
No, that's fair. You hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
I'm flying.
Oh no. It sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there.
Miriam, would you mind? Bark.
Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Pop, get down from there right now. Woof.
Let me guess. Did Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
Oh, his little anime eyes.
I thought a wedgie was salad.
That's actually adorable.
Yeah, because it went south. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. It
No,
seems heavily
Pop.
unfair.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
That's so sad.
Zero.
I know. I'm having a real hard time. It's like I can't
Okay.
feel my legs.
All of a sudden,
That
let's take a
poor
moment of
fucking
silence for
kid.
the one and only Pop.
Oh my god. Sure.
Does would he have had to be there?
Exactly.
The whole time.
Oh, your kids. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in US. Oh, hold on. UCSAL history. Wait. UCS colon AL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material.
Ooh,
What the happened
Rejection.
before? Wait a sec. Frank! 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 What? Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? Mark.
you wait to hear a signature word beep or other onomatopoeia. I've never
Good
actually
job.
seen that word spelt out, but there's none.
I'm so proud of you.
Me too.
Ah, thank you.
Somehow he got. Hold on. Somehow he must have gotten. What?
Must have gotten a vote.
Like, how dare this game? I was like, okay, I'm not gonna this one up.
And then they
But it
did
did
you
it for
dirty.
you.
Somehow he must have gotten unplugged.
Somehow this game just
Oh
like
my god.
this game just went for the leg sweep. I swear. Somehow must have gotten unplugged. I guess. We'll have to. Then I guess after that, we'll have to figure that out later. It's basically murder, but sure later. That leaves only
It's
four
basically
remaining
murder.
students. Please
There
collect
should
your
be
fine
5
product.
technically.
There's
No,
been
there's
like a
only 4.
murder, a bully, someone should have been expelled.
Yeah.
Yes, it has been a long semester. It's been 3 days.
It's been 3 days.
Wow. 3 whole days long.
But after days of hard, God damn it, this game. Why did they have to capital? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm
Emphasis.
sorry, this game, I think this is my favorite dating sim of all time. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat! Well,
You say that knowing Dream Daddy exists, though.
I haven't played
And
all the way
that's
through it.
pretty snack.
That's
We're
true.
going to.
Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. My eyes.
I've made tender udon noodles in a savory soup.
Little bits. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto Maki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl?
Yes, chef.
Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, sprinkles. In some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? You have one chance. Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it by myself with one more tiny lick.
And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
Ah! A plus! Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. If only. What's his name? Damn it. If only that robot could ever feel that love inside of him.
Aww.
He lost out.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, ATP, for helping me to believe in myself.
Van, you're up! You bastard! Now describe your dish, you quit. I know what you did to that poor boy.
I made Uni, over smooth egg custard and an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Of course, you'd give me gonads. Tell me to eat nuts. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
Aw.
It's
Oh,
not even a full two urchins here for me to eat.
that's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand, doesn't it look cool?
Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
Woof! Woof! Woof!
Please be gentle with my cuisine.
You and your gentle cuisine. I'll bite your balls. There's a spine in my nostril.
That's because you don't know how to be delicate with the spiky spits.
I don't have hands.
I don't care if you have hands. Be delicate with those paws, you oaf.
You respect these beans.
I will end you with one punch of this hand grab. The star power in this hair is stronger than the 5 men.
His face, though. Oh my god. His hand is all f***ed up. Like, look at the hand that's closest to the screen.
I keep on staring at that one.
I don't know what
Right.
to do with it.
You grab it and you shake it upside down.
Break the pinky.
Maybe, yeah. Or the
Break the
thumb?
pinky. No more katanas for you.
I'll slap the
Finally,
shit out of you,
Sprinkles
Starboy.
goes all in, tongue first. But he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded.
Ah, you disgraced my tongue!
You disgraced my spikies.
The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Oh, the fuck!
Oof! A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night.
Disqualified for glamour?
Is the colonel just gonna like drop kick him through the wall?
Oh my god.
Ready to see
Don't
this kid's gonna get punted.
Don't discount simplicity. Oh yeah, I couldn't figure out what that was supposed to say until I said it.
Honestly, it took me a little bit too.
I needed you to do it for me.
Simplicity.
This isn't the last you've heard of me. Brush, brush.
Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know. Yeah, I'm a dog. I drink milk. Get over it. Did I get older?
Again?
Sometimes it helps me calm my agitated
Sprinkles is now
tongue.
72 years old.
Next student, Ashley, it's time for you to step up and get down. Now, describe your dish, chicken wing. I made orange blossom
Ooh.
Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup, topped with French the fuck?
Meringue.
Meringue.
French meringue. I've never actually seen that word in
Right?
written form.
I'm
This is
like
a learning
learning
curve.
so many words that like were never spelled out before.
And connected by sugar glass. Look at it. It's fucking cute.
Fancy.
That actually doesn't sound so bad. except for the glass. Pointy bits. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it anyway. It's very fragile. It might be a display piece.
Ugh, don't eat the food at a cooking school?
Got toast in your ears or something? Huh? I told you it's a display piece.
What kind of insult is that?
You know, fucking. Actually, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition, ellipses. At a cooking school. Oof. Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and it did an extremely good job cooking it, too. I didn't realize that we were having an exam.
What a
What?
dummy.
What?
If, oh my god. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School for the hungry.
Cool for the hungry.
I, I can't with you kids today. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but I don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt its sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged.
Aw, Sprinkles looks so sad.
I want to eat
Even
you.
Ashley's crying.
Haha.
You are disqualified, you dumb bitch. God
Rage
damn it.
overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You want to know how inquisitive it cooks? Yeah.
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This is the last you've heard of me either. I'm gonna do some evil cooking. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself for one day, you know. Seriously, the last day.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together.
2 chefs. That's it. Fuck.
What began
This
as
is
a
the
bowl
bowl.
of delicious mac and cheese
Has become something else.
Oh
Oh my god,
examines
it's
it
the most important thing in the world.
sniffing and eyeing the bowl.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this lipsies. This lipsies thing. Lipsies wolf. Ellipses, and it completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, he's 7. I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced.
No. He actually lives a normal human lifespan.
It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes in the class.
Oh my gosh!
Except for Van. He can go suck a dick, you bully. Pop only failed because of you.
I just tried to give you beauty and rage at the same time.
You've crippled Pop.
You've crippled my heart.
Good. Your heart.
Oh my god.
Your goddamn food too. God, ow.
Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even... The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in finance. Great. The Van and Ashley.
I told you it is the Van. I am a true magnificent piece of majesty.
You're a magnificent piece of shit, Van.
When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one
Graduated?
last assignment
There's
to
only
get their
one
groove
semester
on.
for the entire school.
3 whole days.
3 days, one
But then-
semester, graduation.
But Colonel Sanders and the Ghost were 3-year students. What?
I'm so
I'm so
like at this
confused.
point, I wonder if they were like, just do it, with them, with them, do it, or if they were genuinely like, okay, we put a lot of time into this, but I think it's time to wrap it up, boys. Like, I don't know which move it was, but someone decided, and I'm here for it.
The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Tong is in the house!
You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who
Fuck
says
outta
you
here.
can't teach an old dog new tricks? What the heck? Why did Ashley when did she get even bigger titties?
Okay, though.
They grew 3 sizes that day when you gave her the mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Fair enough, I guess. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains.
I didn't.
For a moment, you
I just
actually
didn't care.
believe them. What?
I didn't decide to get better. I just decided not to bake nice anymore. Bitch.
Not another haunting.
No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school bylaws. You freak, get out of here. No, it's never actually a ghost. It was a trick to get you all to finally notice me.
But you didn't graduate, sir.
Oh, amusing. Ellipsis. Oh.
Did you pass then?
And
I-
now that everyone
I
is
guess if everybody passed.
and now that everyone is together.
Do you think that like his hair means to be that floppy?
Maybe. Look at his pinky, though.
That's a
Everyone's
scary
pinkies
pinky.
are weird in this game.
My
Look at his
father was
pointer
salad
finger on his other
fingers.
hand.
Pork monster. He is totally mellowed out. He was already mellow. Whoa! Or, everyone, the spork
Hello.
monster is no more. From here out, I prefer. I don't even know where that hello came from. I guess my brain, decided to seize for a couple minutes and
Hello.
transform everyone to hello.
I love it.
From here out, I'd prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry. Party Monster. Dejected. Once again. Student walks off.
My name is Salad Fingers Jr.
Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown?
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam because Van's an ass, and I accept your diploma. So we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do. You know, give your father a diploma and really tell you to go yourself. For the school scene.
Oh, now I get it.
And we get a new wing on the school! Yes! Yes, taking advantage of children's failure. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of a chancellor of such and such.
What? The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. Oh, yay! It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance.
Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth.
Oh. Whoa, he's doing the talking thing.
I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
Oof. What?
No.
What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time.
Miriam, you're so jaded. Now
It's
that
the hair
I
color.
have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. Ha!
Damn.
Aw, poor Clank.
Yeah.
Understands. Kind of. Humans are weird, and you're the weirdest.
A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Sakura leaves arrive in the distance.
Okay,
Which can
where
only
does
mean
Sakura leaves
they
come from?
all
What the fuck is happening?
opened another window. God damn it, your pot pie is going to get ruined all over. But there are no pot pies. You whisper. And then breathe a sigh of relief. As Colonel Sanders arrives.
Oh.
Howdy, classmates. I have decided to reduce myself to basic peasant's clothes to feel closer to you and the chicken god.
Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. Wow!
I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken.
Oh my god. What?
What?
Well, that's it?
The end?
What do you mean with the question mark?
No, it's not the end.
Good.
Oh my god, that was about to be so dissatisfying. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Sitting?
Not even at a table, just on the floor.
What are you doing sitting all alone?
On the floor.
Oh, you know, just waiting for the right... Oh, that's Miriam. Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance.
I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person?
Oh, he's flustered.
Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. Master of Chicken.
It truly is my luckiest of days.
I'm talking about Solid Fingers Jr.
Would you dance with me?
Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you.
And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you at
How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Ooh. Colonel
Oh,
Sanders stops dead in his tracks.
work together. Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself.
you slut.
But who will help you run your restaurants?
I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward?
Wow, big rude. Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I can enroll at pastry school.
Oh, my dear Apt, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side.
Aw. This is
The
like
end.
the good end, but it's not the best end. We can
No,
still go
I want to go. I'm gonna go back through, and we're gonna
and choose the
see.
hard way.
Yeah, choose the hard way, because I bet that's what really this up.
Oh wait, are we gonna get
Oh,
to see
but
the intro? Finally?
yeah, you guys are gonna get to see the intro this time.
Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this.
Oh, me too.
Jump it, jump it, jump it, jump it.
I kind of
Sprinkle,
would
sprinkle,
watch
poke,
this, I'm
bang.
not gonna lie.
Eat the food, eat the food.
The animations though are so good.
I
That's
have the
genuinely watching
superpower.
that
Oh,
really
it's the
close
salsa
right
shaker. Actually, the animation was clean.
Right?
Yeah.
The animation is so clean. Load. Let's see.
It's
I'm
so
gonna guess we're at the final bite.
Yes.
Alright, now we have to remember
Final
to not
bite.
be a bad person.
We have to not be a dick. Ah, yeah, okay. Do it
Do
the
it the
hard
hard
way.
way.
Who needs magic when you've got passion? Oops. I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms. He gives you a subtle wink from across the room.
I
Oh,
believe in you,
yay!
Apt.
Hearts. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, ATP, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food? Short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lie.
Oh my gosh.
And
Oh my
where in the
gosh.
world did she get I have Newt from? Oh, no!
Oh!
The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up in the dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It's I, Steve the Spork Monster. Oh,
His name
he
is
has a
Steve
name.
now?
Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork Monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off. But you have conquered Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Well, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your crazy culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. Well, I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Oh, he's crying.
Aww.
Aww.
Ha, yeah, you guessed it, sort of. If you're here, would you mind tossing in some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? Well, I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country, you can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from. But it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch the competition from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. Well, I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen
Oh,
asleep
no.
during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, he tossed in a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck.
You
Why would you give
summoned
up and
Steve.
drop out of
and drop
culinary
out.
school? Meh. Let's see, all this stuff is
That still
usual.
happens.
I've been watching you today, and I must be saying I'm
Look
very
at
impressed.
that.
We're gonna win again together as a combined congruency.
Wait. Aren't things gonna be different?
Nope.
No. I thought a wedgie was a salad.
3 whole days long. Let's see,
Tiny
the
udon
udon
noodles.
noodles.
I made uni over smooth egg custard in an Axion urgent style, topped with caviar.
Real talk, though, it looks really pretty, but yeah, look at all these green spikes.
Yeah.
Like,
Gee,
it's
I
no.
didn't notice
everywhere you
that
go.
before.
Oh,
Me neither.
Like,
You
I thought
didn't?
it was just Sprinkles overreacting because he didn't, like, trim the spikes around the urchin well enough.
No, he put
Yeah.
those spikes everywhere.
He wants
Oof.
death and despair.
Death and despair, death and
If
despair.
you stupid bad girl.
No.
Ashley, no, you fool. You
You.
can't have it. Or you suck and well, you. Jesus.
Mac and cheese.
Look at my eyes.
We still never found out his name.
No.
No. Party monster.
Oh, it's not Steve. Oh wait, hold on. Why do I feel like aliens are about to be involved in my school again? Oh no!
I am revealing the truth. I am alien from the planet Aliatron.
What the
He
fuck?
is a Dalek, though.
So what the fuck is
I
going
have
on?
come to exterminate TM.
Why is the Colonel here? Why is there time-dimensional aliens? Why is there
Finally,
cherry
we've
blossom-
gotten to the Sakura leaves. Sakura petal.
Howdy, classmates.
Just like the first day you met him, he smells like chicken.
This time it's a full me. Oh, that's you.
This time, it's lots of chicken. The end? False.
Oh yeah, we almost got you with that bit twice.
What are you sitting all alone? I wonder, might you
No.
tell me?
I don't know. Someone who looks like you, man.
Lucky me. Would you dance?
Yes.
If you want to.
Here we go.
And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll take a day off and we'll spend it together. Oh no.
Did nothing change?
How sweet we'll work and play together.
Dead in his
Colonel
tracks.
Sanders stops dead in his tracks.
I think it's something I need to do alone.
No! What did we do?
But who will help run your restaurants? I thought I earned your respect this time around. Oh, you know, maybe it's because I also talked for him earlier.
Ooh, that's true. I don't believe I need your help. I need Clank.
Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I can enroll in pastry school. So, it was
My dear
only
Ash.
one ending.
No.
Maybe.
Along the way, you'll have me by your side.
We did up a few other times.
We did. We definitely did. But that's okay.
This was the ending we were meant to have.
This is the mending we have given you.
The menu?
Ah,
The mending of men. And sport month.
Mendy, men.
and
That's the worst show on the planet of shows.
I
It's not
honestly did
great.
not like that show. Like,
0 out of 10.
I give it a 1 solely because there was at one time where Charlie seemed redeemable, and that was when he fell in love with his stalker, and then I don't remember what happened after that.
I'm gonna be really honest, and I've never seen a full episode through. I've watched parts of episodes, and I cringed so hard I had to turn it before it even got to commercial.
I think
That's fair.
I think the only
Like,
time I enjoyed an episode was like there was an episode where a cop or PI chick that he was dating just went, "I bet you can't prove that you could get away with cheating on me," because she knew what kind of person he was. He's like, "I bet I could evade you for a whole day," and he ends up winning the bet, but then she breaks up with him because she's like, "Well, now I actually know that I would never figure out if you were cheating."
I do remember that episode.
And I was
Like, there was a
like,
point in time where I watched a few episodes and maybe like a couple seasons worth, but I think if I remember right, I was sick and it was part of that like daytime TV kind of stuff. Like, it had to be on TBS or like ABC Family or something. And like you got to a certain point where all the good shows weren't on anymore, and you're just like, oh, I guess I'll watch this because there's nothing else to watch.
I
Right.
just lived in Kansas and we only had like one channel that showed anything.
So you were stuck with it.
Yeah, that Cougars and the one show that I did like. Oh no, we got American Dad and Family Guy every now and again. But then
What's
there's
Cougars?
it's this show there like Courtney Cox is in it and
It's like an old TV show.
Oh,
it's like, oh, we're all middle aged and we're trying to figure out what the we're doing with our time that we're still doing here. And
interesting.
but then other one that I found that I actually like and for some reason can't remember the name of. That one that Childish Gambino's in.
Oh, Chicago?
Community.
Oh, Community?
Yeah,
Classic.
Because there. Oh, Atlanta is the other one I'm thinking of, not Chicago.
yeah. That was that was the time I discovered that show. I was like, oh my god, Danny Glover's hilarious.
He is really, really good though. Like, he, in my opinion, him and Abed were what made that show.
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then once he left, it kind of went downhill. But at least Shirley was still there. I like Shirley too.
Yeah.
Early, you can't be serious.
But we are on a tangent. So you two, how did you like this game?
This game
Wasn't
was
it
so
all that
cute.
you hoped for?
It was so cute. I loved it. We're gonna actually, we're gonna look through the credits here. Just kind of pull these up so we can at least give them their good dues.
Yeah.
You all were very, very good. Wasn't this game also made by the Grumps team?
You know what? I
We're about
would
to find out.
not be shocked, but at the same time, now that I'm thinking about it, I have never actually heard them talk about KFC except for one time, and it was I don't think I actually gave an opinion on it when they talked about it. I just saw talking about a story of a crackhead picking up chicken or something.
I honestly, like, it says it was made by KFC.
Oh my gosh, it was made by KFC.
Yeah, like, I'm just looking at the wiki now. The video game was commissioned by the restaurant chain KFC and released for free on Steam. Parody of conventional dating sims, the primary objective of the player is to develop a romantic relationship with a fictionalized version of Colonel Sanders.
You know,
Yeah,
it kind of makes me cringe that KFC actually made it, but also kind of like a laugh at themselves. So I don't know how to feel now.
honestly, like, personally, I really like when brands do stuff like this. Like, I always thought it was really cool when Honeycombs created like, because it's kind of like nostalgia when like Honeycombs and Captain Crunch and things like that came out with like the computer games that they would give you for free in like the
That was
box, or like they'd give you a code.
Those were good
So it
times.
kind of reminds me of that.
I
And
do agree.
like I always like those kinds of things because it's something you can enjoy. And KFC is really known for doing like the out of the box stuff, kind of like Taco Bell does,
Yeah, they put it in a
That's
but
bucket.
true.
a little weirder because they're the ones that
In a
came out
bucket.
with the Yule log that smelled like chicken.
What?
Yeah, like
Oh,
they came out with a piece of wood that you literally throw into your fireplace to smell like the 11 herbs and spices.
That's great. By
Yeah,
the
like
way,
this was a while back, but they do like all kinds of weird shit. Let me see if I can find some of it while you guys are talking about how you enjoyed the game.
I enjoyed the game specifically for the Spork monster. He made me the happiest. I love Sporky sticking out of the little arm hands things, and
Aw,
then the eyeballs, and then the teeth holes, and then the floaty bits.
that's
I
actually
I looked into I looked into him because of this game, just to see like how much like all the random bits of his backstory. Just to see how
yeah,
much of it was written to. Apparently, like he really was something else to behold back in the day.
really.
Yeah, he did he did really well. I think the only business that was around before KFC that is still surviving today is White Castle.
Wait, he
what?
created White Castle too?
No, he didn't create White Castle. I'm just saying like that's how old the business is. Like the White Castle's like the only
Oh,
older restaurant.
wait,
And
not McDonald's?
no, McDonald's is after. And
Dang.
he like
Okay.
popularized chicken when he learned how to cook at 6. Um, his his recipes were really from home. And then after he sold the company, he was like, "Okay, I signed a deal to make 3 million a year while they used him as a branding, like his face for the brand." But he was no longer in charge. He was just like the guy out in the wild getting paid because he exists. And at one point, a company owned them, and he was like, "KFC now sucks so much dick." Uh, to quote, they put 10,000 gallons of 12-cent bad water to make paper mache and tell you it's gravy.
Really?
Oh, they KFC tried to sue Colonel Sanders because of the absolute destruction he was throwing their way for ruining his like creation. And they failed because he is unstoppable.
That's nuts. They have so apparently look at they have mugs and they look so stupid but they look so good. So apparently each like district, so they have like a KFC UK that has different merch. They have a KFC Canada that has different merch. And each different area has different merch. So like the Canadian one didn't really have too many fun things, but the UK has a Colonel's Arms bar set, which is essentially like you get a little bar mat, you get coasters, you get a bottle opener, and you get this really cool looking glass. It's so nuts. And then you get like every single one has like footwear. So Canada had like these really comfy looking Crocs. And then the UK has a bunch of KFC mugs and they have like sandals and it's nuts. What does the US have? KFC merch US.
Ooh, okay. So as you're looking that up,
Yeah.
Disputed between the three bigs. So, as we know, KFC is probably one of the world's first fast food chicken chain restaurants and one of the biggest. It was started in 1930 by Harlan Sanders. And it had started becoming really commercial when pressure cookers were released in 1939 to 1940. And it's
Ooh.
claimed as 1940 as the first proper sized store. And that
Ooh.
became fast food. Um, Sorry, 1930. Now in 1940, 10 years later is when McDonald's hit. Now there was two other places that hit faster than them. One notably that is disputed as probably the original was White Castle. When
Mm-hmm.
White Castle
100 years
created
old.
their first in 1916 when they had their first stand. Now, however, it wasn't until 1921 when they received their first actual restaurant that was considered fast food. Now, this gets tricky,
Oh.
and they're unsure if they would identify one over the other because the number one that truly started was A&W in 1919 as well, roughly about the same time, and started as a fast food or a root beer stand, just like kind of like a food truck style thing where it was just a stand. However, they reached hit in 1921 as well with their first restaurant. The difference was, and the reason why A&W became so big was it was one of the first companies to franchise the way we know franchise companies are. Whereas White Castle had decided never to franchise still to this day. And that's why it still stays as a relatively small company owned restaurant business.
Hmm.
The more
Interesting.
you know.
Yeah. Apparently, the log was a collaboration between Walmart and KFC.
Nice.
And they have a chicken skin laptop cover and a pillowcase with Colonel Sanders' face on it.
Yes.
You know what
I'm
I
not sure how to feel about that.
you know what I actually really enjoy about this game? Like
Hmm.
it wasn't long, so they didn't have time to make characters like three-dimensional. So
Yeah,
they just made them like jokes, but instead of like trying to do too much with them, they just really leaned into all the jokes. And because the game was in on the joke half the time, it just like really it was a game that impressed with the amount of effort they put into it, but it was also a game that said, "We know what we have time for. We
exactly.
we
Like,
know what we should be focusing in on."
I like that aspect of it because it knew how to make fun of itself, but like I think it kind of blew expectations out of the water because you, one, don't expect a whole lot from a free game, let alone a free game from a big brand like this. So
Yeah,
you expected it to be bad, but then it was actually pretty decent while still being kind of bad.
yeah, like its story is something out of dating sim. Like you could, there are definitely dating sims with worse writing, but it had all the
Oh yeah.
dressings. It had all the dressings of a good dating sim. It had like multiple possible interests, other people doing their own things, one character that no one likes, and then some supernatural shit out of nowhere.
I love that in its own quirky way, you're right that it just is like very transparent about what's it called? Being honest with itself and to its viewers about what it exists and is. But to like take it to the next level is the fact that like it even like teases at you its own like inside jokes about KFC, knowing it's actually KFC now, and they like hint about you being able to find the secret spices and they straight up white them out the way they do is just
Hmm.
like, oh, you think you're gonna play with us and we're gonna totally just completely be basic as heck about it in the best possible way. I love that and that makes me feel so happy.
There's a
Right. I
dark
think.
thing about the game, though. I just realized this.
Hmm.
But that kid was never dead. He was stalking the out of our character. He appeared multiple times while we were out of our mind. once inside of
Oh,
the Colonel's house as a fake ghost, and then he was just like, "Oh, the Colonel's coming back. Run!"
I love
That's
that.
Like I just realized the implications of him being alive the whole time.
That's very
ugh.
questionable behavior, and I have no fear of it at this point because I'm just okay with how they did it. It's creepy in just the right level of ways.
Yeah, like it. I don't
Oh,
know. It creeps me out a little bit, but it still doesn't. You don't see him enough to really detour from what the game is. I
mhm.
don't think.
Yeah,
And like every time he shows up, you're just like, oh yeah, he exists. Like you're supposed to forget him.
yeah. It, it was just great.
I
Like
think they played into that well.
every single person did it. Like usually there's like one character at some point that'll go, "Hey, I've been hearing you this whole time, man." Not so here.
Nope.
At Kid's final lines were interrupted.
I loved that
We
for
never
him.
learn his name.
I
Uh,
am sad about that, but I guess his name may have been one of the secret ingredients.
oh my
We're gonna go with
God.
that. We're gonna go with that. That's gonna be canon. On that note, though, um, would you recommend this game? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, for
eight
the
and a
love
half
of
out of
God,
10.
yes. I've been telling
No,
people
I
about
agree.
it.
Yeah, 8.5 out of 10. Like I probably wouldn't pay money for this game, but it was one of those good like the games. Like I enjoyed it. It was the perfect amount. The
It
perfect
was
amount of cheeky.
it did everything it needed to do in the amount of time it gave.
Yeah. But until next time, guys. Bye.
Goodbye.